and welcome back to Sparkle Me Pink. My name is Michelle and today I'm going to be opening up and playing with my ipsy Glam Bag and Plus box for June 2019. So excited to get going on this. I was looking at my playlist earlier today because I was sending it to a girl that was kind of asking about different ipsy bags and what it's about and all that. I have 75 ipsy videos. Like, that's pretty impressive. I've been doing this for a really long time. I did cheat this month and I know what is going to be in these boxes. That's why I kind of have like half my face done, but I thought, why not have you here with me? We'll kind of play along with it and try some of the things here together. First thing that kind of fell out of my bag, and this is gonna be my ipsy Glam Bag, so I'm gonna run through the contents and then we'll kind of play with it on the face. This is going to be a Tetris ipsy brush. This is part of their own collection and I wonder if they included a card. This is what the bag looks like, by the way. How cute is that? I like all of the very geometric shaped lines we got going on. So it says the theme is block party, get ready to party. And this here is the Tetris ipsy tapered blending brush. I really like this shape because it's not as big as, say, my Sigma one. See how it's a little finer? And I think it's just bent from being in the packaging, but it looks a little bit shorter, maybe a little more concentrated. So that'll be cool to play with. Let's see what else came in here. Two other things that kind of fell out were from FARMACY. I've heard amazing things from this brand. One is a hydrating, one is a brightening coconut gel sheet mask. Obviously, we're not going to use that here today right now, but perhaps you could see a follow-up on my Instagram page because that's kind of where I put things that like don't fit into the video. So be sure that you're following me on Instagram. I'll put my handle in the description box down below so you can kind of see updates and fun little like tidbits into my life. So let's see what else is in here. Next up is a PIXI product. I love PIXI. If you watched my lip declutter, you know I have like a problem when it comes to lippies from PIXI. I love them, I collect them, they work really well. You can rely on them. There's ones that are like a little more sheer, like I have a feeling, yes, this is called Sheer Rose. It's from their Uplift Max line. It has jojoba, it has chamomile, aloe. It's very soothing. I have this in a more like champagne shimmery shade. Did it come in an ipsy box? It goes on really comfortably. I like to use it as a topper. This one with a little bit of a sheen. Maybe it'll be good. Here, I'll just hydrate my lips now because I know there's something in my ipsy box I'm gonna put on after. But we'll kind of condition my lips a little bit now. See how it's just like a sheer little natural wash? It says it is going to give my lips a full, soft, and supple look. What do you think? Do they look full, soft, and supple? I love PIXI. Let's move on. The next product I'm gonna pull out, what is this? I don't remember what this is. This is from Sugar Cosmetics. I'm not familiar with them. This is the Contour de Force mini highlighter in Champagne Champion. Ooh, I don't have a highlighter on just yet. So let's go ahead and put this guy. Oh, it's like the perfect shade. It's not too light on the white side. It is not too deep on the bronzy side. I'm putting this on right now. Okay, so I'm gonna use my SL Miss Glam. I love using this for highlighter. Did I get this in an ipsy bag too? Probably. At this point, I kind of have lost track of how I get things. Okay, I like that. Let's get the hair out of the way. Okay, I like the highlighter and I'm definitely gonna be keeping it on my top shelf. Speaking of which, I have the Il Makiage mascara from last month's box. I still have this top shelf. I am loving it and obsessed with it. I'm very impressed with it. Right now, it's a current favorite. Let's see as it like gets older and dries down if I still like it. But right now, I've been using it almost every single day since I got it. So the last thing in this month's ipsy Glam Bag is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Hyaluronic Hydrating Primer, longest title of life. I haven't tried this from them before, so I'm definitely curious. All right, so on to the plus box, and this is where we'll get to play with some of the items. The first thing I'm gonna pull out is not something, unfortunately, we'll get to play with, but it is pretty impressive that it came in the box. It is the CEO Vitamin C Rich Hydrating Cream from Sunday Riley, and I just looked this up on the Sephora website, and it had like 4.1 stars out of 5. It's full size. I hear that it smells amazing. I haven't opened mine up yet. Let's see. It definitely has the yellow tinge from all the vitamin C in it. Yep, it does smell like orange Tic Tacs, as somebody put it in their review. So something I thought was interesting when I was reading through the description on Sephora's website is that it has a different derivative of vitamin C in it than like ascorbic acid that is typically in let's say like drugstore products that say they have vitamin C. So this has tetrahydroxyldecyl in it, acetate, and that is supposed to be a little more gentle, not as irritating, but still give you the brightening and the hydrating and all of the things that vitamin C does for your skin. It's supposed to help with hyperpigmentation. Now, they don't mention hyperpigmentation or lightening of the skin or brightening other than helping with fine lines, wrinkles, and hydration in the description. So I don't know if the two different strands of vitamin C, I need to look into that a little bit more. It's definitely something like I'm still learning. I'm a new esthetician. I'm learning something new every day. And this has piqued my curiosity because normally vitamin C is a stabilizer in a product. It's going to help it from going rancid. So it's a preservative and it does help with like pigmentation and like brightening stuff. So I don't know. The reviews were reading really good. Like people who had acne use it. The second ingredient on the list is squalane. I want to stop and talk about that for a second. So squalene and squalane are two totally different. Like they're derivatives of each other, or one is a derivative of the other. But according to my textbook that I have for school, okay, so let's get a little technical here. I busted out the textbook from school and I have my little chart and notes here. So up top we have the squalene with the E, and that is a derivative of olives, and it is highly comedogenic. Whereas down here we have squalane, that's what's in the CEO cream. It is from shark cartilage, and this is non-comedogenic, but it is great for oily and acne skin. Yeah, 65 bucks in here, and it says it's really great for sun-damaged skin and visibly brightening your skin while adding a dewy luminosity glow to it. Somebody else lived in the desert like me, and they said that sometimes they just get dry even though they have oily skin, and they loved it. So I'm really curious to check back in with you next month and kind of give you some feedback on it, or again, check out my Instagram. Let's get into the fun. I feel like I've been talking a lot here, so I apologize if this is a terribly long video, but we're here to have fun, hang out with each other. What's the rush, right? So the first thing I'm going to actually play with and put on is the Tetris palette by ipsy. How cute is this? Tetris was a little bit before my time. I was born in '88, so slightly before my time. But this is an absolute gorgeous palette. It's got a mirror. It does have the protective film on here. And look at how pretty these shades are. They're a little bit, like I feel like they're a little mismatched. Like where's the brown? But I guess you could pull in maybe a neutral palette or use this guy all over the lid. Yesterday I played with it a little bit. I put the Stack It Up all over my lid, and then I put Game Day just on the inner corner. I put Game Changer on the outer corner, and then in the center I packed on with a dry brush, Game Night, this really awesome green here. It looks very foily when you start to rub it in. And then this blue I had on my bottom lash line. I thought it was gonna be like a dark blue. It is bright, just how bright it can be. I'm just gonna like smoosh it out. Like, look at how cool those are. Okay, we're gonna play with that here in a minute. I'll put that on my eyes. I want you to see how it kind of performs and maybe do like a funky look. Then we're gonna top it off with the SUVA Beauty Hydra liner. Now this is cool. It comes with a brush, and then in the instructions, in the pamphlet here, it says that you need to activate your eyeliner by wetting your brush. The inky water-activated cake liner glides on with a smooth and matte finish to create precise lines that won't smudge, fade, or transfer. And I was like, wait, what? You have to get your brush wet to even use it? That's so cool. I'm so used to using something like a gel type thing like the Maybelline Eye Studio, so this is a little different. It does say to let your product totally air dry before twisting the cap back on. So if you are getting your box too, make sure you're letting it dry. Then to finish the eyes, we have our Pure Big Look Mascara. This retails for $21. And it is all of the beauty you love and none of the ingredients you don't. It says that that's their slogan. I love that idea. I'm all about that. So we'll use that today. And then on our lips, remember I said I was gonna wipe this off and try something else? We have the Jolie Cosmetics. This is the Luxe Cream Matte, am I upside down? There we go. Luxe Cream Matte Trio in Sorio, Lila, and Amour. The description on here says that are you a liquid lipstick-ophobe? Not anymore. That their matte formula is super creamy, hydrating, and is a magical blend of shea butter and jojoba oil. I guess we'll see about that. Okay, so let's put some products on our eyes here. Like with any look, start off with my base here and put this all over my lid real quick. Nothing particular, just kind of slapping it on. Now, how do we want to do this? I want to get funky. Let's put this yellow in the crease. I'm going to use a fluffy brush. I think this is a Sigma E38. And I'm going to apply that into the crease. I'm not even sure where I'm taking this look, so let's just play. I'm gonna put Game Day all over my lid because I realized yesterday I put Stack It Up all over my lid and I used Block Party on the inner corner. I have not played with Game Day yet. And it looks like it's a pinky shimmer. Ooh, I'm gonna have to dig into it a little bit because it looks like it's not picking up on the brush. This is the only shade thus far because I think I've played with just about everything else. That's kind of a little disappointing. I guess 1 out of 6 isn't terrible, but, and the pans are so big. I didn't look to see how many ounces this was or anything like that, but the pan size I can appreciate. I can get my brush in there easily. We're picking up Game Night and we're putting it on the inner corner. We're just getting weird. I wanna do something I normally would not do. Let's try something funky. Let's get weird. I like that. If you share this video with a friend, put like, let's get weird, and then share it with them. That would be so funny. I want to use the Tetris brush that they sent along in my Glam Bag. I'm gonna pick up some of the blue. This could be a terrible mistake here, but I'm gonna try to put that on the outer corner here, just on the bottom part of the lid, not fully up into the crease. Oh, it got a little wild over here. You might have to play with it a little bit. Let me find a smaller brush. This one is a little more dense. This is an E34 brush from Sigma. I've kind of gotten back on the Sigma train lately. They sent me a couple brushes to play with and I was like, ooh, I kind of forgot how much I like these. Oh, it's getting wild over there. I should have used tape. Totally user error, but let's play with it a bit. We'll just kind of blend it out. Blues are always like that. I feel like if you get it on an area, like you're screwed, it's there, you need to work around it. It's kind of cool because the Game Changer and Game Over are creating this really cool green shade on this outer corner. Because obviously, yellow and blue make green. Oh, what? And then we have like this green shimmer right out here, so it's kind of creating a little party going on. Okay, that is cool. I'm kind of loving, it's a happy mistake. No mistake is a bad mistake. Only happy little clouds. Let's see if I can clean this out using my finger. Pack on a little more of this green here. The brush would be fine if I was trying to blend out like a smoky eye, but since I was trying to be so precise with the blue and it was a little flimsier of a bristle than I thought, user error, I messed up. Now I learned. A little bit of Block Party on this inner corner here. This is so crazy cool. It is just hard. So let me go ahead and wet my brush. I have my water bottle here. I'm really excited about this brush. It's even thinner than like my Luxie one, my Sigma one, any of them. It looks so fine. It looks so fine. That was such a mom thing to do. Look at how itty bitty skinny this is. So cute. I wonder what the difference in the benefit is of using like a cake liner versus a gel liner versus a liquid liner. Like, what's the difference? Is it more travel friendly? Is it supposed to stay more? I'm gonna definitely have to look into that. Or if you know, comment down below. I pushed down a little too hard, so it's a little thicker than I was wanting it to be. But it's very opaque because I was kind of nervous like if it was coming off or not. It was definitely coming off the brush. Okay, I made a little paste out of it in this little corner. Okay, so like with anything, there's a little bit of a learning curve when it comes to the liner, but I like it. I like it a lot, and I like that it is a little bit more compact and travel friendly. I love, love, love the brush. I don't know if they're sold separately or sold together, but you have to get your hands on this brush. It is the most fine tipped, and it got a little more flexible, a little more forgiving as I was working with it some more. Like initially it was a little stiff, and I was worried that it would stay that way because like some, you know, like felt tips get that way, but this is like a little brush tip and it's perfect. I love it, and I kind of want to buy another one for my makeup artist kit. See how it just doesn't come to the same point as my other eyeliner brushes? It just doesn't. Way superior. So let's put on the Pure mascara. Ooh, nice little pop there with opening it up. Gonna kind of clean off the little tip here. Okay, so this is the eye with and without. What do you guys think? I think it is definitely there. Slightly clumping up a bit here on the second coat. So maybe I need to just do a little bit of detailing work with the tip. It has a really nice tip to it. Kind of like a little more of a rounded edge with a little spike on the end of it. Very tiny little spikes there to kind of help separate any lashes that have clumped up and give it a little bit more detailed of a look. So you can kind of go through like this, separate them and pull them down and out. All right, so there we go with the mascara. Definitely finishes off the look a little bit more. I kind of wiped off some of the highlighter when I was fixing up my concealer. So let's touch that up a little bit. I'm kind of torn on the mascara. I love that it doesn't have any of the junk in it, and I don't know about like the Il Makiage brand to be able to speak on their behalf, but I like this formula a little bit better than the Pure. It's not that it's bad. It definitely did amazing things for my lashes. It just feels a little bit heavier on them than the Il Makiage one did from last month. I felt like I just said this like this. Nah. Fucking weird, man. All right, so 3 lip colors here. We have Amore, we have Lila, and then we have Scuro. It's S-C-U-R-O. You know which one I'm gonna pick. It's gonna be the nice boring one here in the middle. They did go on really smooth and creamy. They have a little bit of a sheen and slip to them on my hand. This is not drooling. I just kind of like pulled it out of the tube and it had a little bit of little legs going to it. So I know it has the jojoba oil in it, and I was kind of worried at first that maybe it would bleed, but it looks like it's staying put. Not bad. What do you think? I don't know if it's the right color for this look. Maybe we could play a little bit. Red is pigmented. I can't believe it even covered up that other one. Wow, a little bit went a long way with those lipsticks and got a little bit on my teeth, but I think it's okay now. What do you think about this look? It's a little bit different, it's a little bit fun and zingy, it's out there. All right, that is it. Thank you so much for watching and being here with me. Be sure to follow me on Instagram to see any updates on the products that I talked about or the ones that I wasn't able to, like the skincare. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up if you enjoyed this video or found it at the very least entertaining. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.